Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. Today I wanted to ask maybe a controversial question about an idea I had about a segment I may want to do. And I guess that is microbrands. But before we get started, customary wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing my Ming 1701, one of the very few microbrands I really like. And also, quick shout out to delraywatch.com. Ton of watches in stock today. An Rolex Explorer 214-270, Blue Tudor Submariner. We just got in a brand new Piaget Polo S blue dial, blue gator strap, lots of blue today, that is heavily discounted from new. If you guys like Aquanauts, go check that out. It's very much the same design, but quarter of the price and equally as beautiful in my opinion, along with a lot more affordable options as well. We just got in a few watches under $1,000 as well. All that and more at delraywatch.com, link in the description below. So yeah, guys, about microbrands. God knows I'm not the biggest advocate of microbrands. If you've watched my channel for any length of time, I've slammed them quite a bit, quite a few times, and that is for many reasons. But I guess before I tell you my idea, let's define a microbrand. A microbrand is a smaller watch brand that is usually not very established, so a relatively new brand, with no real network of dealers, and that is quite small. So not a watch brand you can usually buy brick and mortar. A lot of times they're crowdfunded or sold only on their website, and a lot of times they're only a couple of years old. However, not all microbrands are terrible. Some of them have in-house movements, some of them are made by established watchmakers, and some of them are just, fun. However, the main consensus, at least in my mind, with microbrands is you have to be careful. A lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of deceptive advertising, practices, people saying a watch is Swiss when it's really not, movements with dubious origins, pricing that is not always great, a lot of marketing with buzzwords like luxury, Filippo already, crap, like luxury, that just aren't, so generally, I'm still not a huge fan of microbrands. However, I've come to notice there are a few very legitimate ones, and obviously this video is not sponsored in any way. I have reviewed a few microbrands on this channel. This would not be sponsored, paid for, or shout outs in any way, but I was thinking of making a list of my 5 favorite microbrands that I think are worth checking out. Because let's be honest, guys, if you're a watch collector and you've been doing this for a long time, this industry doesn't move quickly, so sometimes microbrands are a great way to have fun, and usually that fun is at a much lower cost than an established brand, even though that's not always the case. However, I always tell new collectors usually it's a good idea to steer clear of microbrands and start with the more established stuff, just because you need to have your wits about you when it comes to the marketing, because it's, as I said in the beginning, it's very deceptive. So even though I'm not a huge fan of microbrands, and I know a lot of people out there aren't either, especially by the reactions of, videos where I talk about microbrands, where I mention I don't love them, a lot of people agree with me, I was maybe thinking of making a guide or a top 5 list of ones that I think you should check out. Now, this channel is not changing. I'm not moving to the microbrand direction. However, I do think it might be an interesting topic to discuss, to give my opinion on, and maybe interact with you guys, and we can share some information of what are some of the legitimately interesting ones out there. So yeah, little different for this channel. That's why I kind of wanted to ask the question. Is that something you guys want to see? Or is it genuinely not interesting? Let me know in the comment section below. And if it gets a positive reaction, I'll definitely look into making that video. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Please let me know what you think. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really does help. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Guys, thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.